Alright boys, I got this old Manticore right here with this M8 coil. Okay, again a new Manticore user could learn something from this video. Even a somewhat experienced Manticore user. Now, I swept the DS2 over that in a previous video. You see those nails down there and you see that mercury dime. I'm not going to show the DS2 in this video. That was with a 9-inch coil. In that video, highest ID ever achieved with sensitive FT at a silencer 1 would yield an 84. If you notched 86 on that machine, you were SOL on that mercury dime. I was thinking penny, you know, reads about 85, could read 86. Just to give you an idea of what we're doing here, the coil is going to be swept right at 8 inches. Top of that board's a little less than 8 inches. So the Manticore. Alright. I'm going to transition first to all-terrain high conductors. Upper Ferris limits number 7. See that ID up there? Pretty good ID. Get it in a simple profile. See that ID? 23 sensitivity, speed number 4, which you can run on this machine. Okay? Now, notice, so I could notch a zinc and penny with this coil and get that diamond like that 9-inch on that DS2. Same scenario. Okay? Just something for you to think about. Okay, so we're going to go over here to all-terrain low conductors. Recovery speed is 4. Upper Ferris limits number 7. You hear the signal, right? But notice the ID beneath zinc and penny. The DS2 was beneath zinc and penny. Okay? So if you were going to go into a site running all-terrain low conductors on this machine, you might want to notch up to about 49 or 50 and be very suspicious of those. Now notice one thing about that trace. See, that trace is polluted. If I remove those nails, you're not going to see all that gobbledygook. Okay? So that's telling you, the user, when you see that iron in there and you see that low ID, it's like, uh-oh. Now, I've not tried to rotate on this. We don't really get much that way, okay? So you may only get a target as such. You may only get two-way signal. But you're getting a lower ID, but you get to see that iron, you know. See it up there? So that trace screen is telling you, uh-oh, polluted. Now, let me get over here on this iron. I'll mash the horseshoe button. Okay, so we hear that. Let's come across this with a horseshoe button in. So we get to hear the iron tone. We get to see that crappy ID. Okay. Now, let's transition over here to general. Speed 4. Upper Ferris limits number 7. Horseshoe off. So we get a slightly higher ID. Good signal. Again, though, that's under zinc and penny for ID. Remember that, okay? If we come over here, it's sort of shaky, okay? Now, I'll go back here to all-terrain high conductors, okay? So you get to see that and you get to hear that. You know, there's been some talk on some of these forums, you know, people going into sites running some lower frequency, single frequency. You can do that. You can do that with this setup right here. But on this scenario here, 5 kilohertz, what happens? You see, you are shit out of luck. Okay, see that? So you won't find all the high conductive scenarios doing that right there. There will be some that will be had with that multi-IQ plus right there, okay? Very no-brainer sounding signal if you ask me. That's going to conclude the video. I hope you enjoyed.